I just can't get a break. It's always something. Look at you over there, all down and stressed out. All because you keep letting people do you wrong. It's a shame, really. It is. I'm fine, thank you. I don't get it. I really don't. Why do you keep forgiving people when you know they're constantly gonna do you wrong over and over and over and over again? They constantly show you that they're gonna let you down, and you just keep forgiving them. When will you get tired of being used? Well, no. God says to keep forgiving one another 77 times 7 times if I have to. So let me get this straight. God is okay with people doing you wrong over and over and getting away with it. Where's the justice in that? You have every right to be mad and hate them for what they do. I mean, that is true. No. Where's my Bible? Deuteronomy 32:35 says, I will take revenge and I will pay them back. In due time, their feet will slip, their day of disaster will arrive, and their destiny will overtake them. In other words, vengeance is not mine. Besides, Ephesians 4:31-32 says, get rid of all bitterness, rage, anger, harsh words, and slander, as well as all types of evil behavior. Instead, be kind to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God, through Christ, forgave us. So let me get this straight. Some imaginary God is going to handle it for you. In the meantime, you just sit and suffer and continue to struggle while they do what they want to do. Nah. I say give them a taste of their own medicine. Yeah, you would say that. But God says in 1 Peter 3:9, not to repay evil for evil. So I won't. Oh, come on. So they could treat you however they want, but now you're in the wrong somehow if you get a little get back. If they can do what they want to do, then so can you. No, I can't do whatever I want. God has made it very clear in Proverbs 3:31. Envy not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. And be clear, they aren't getting away with anything. Verse 35 says, the wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools. Enough. Enough. 1, there is no God. 2, you don't have to forgive anybody, especially if they're in the wrong. Especially if they deserve it. 3, they deserve everything they get, and you should want to see them pay for what they did. And I, for one, can't wait to see them fall. Is that the best you got? First of all, the fool says in his heart that there is no God. That's Psalm 53:1. Second of all, If I want forgiveness from our Father who art in heaven, then I too have to forgive. If he can forgive us, even though we rebel and sin against him, then surely I can forgive. Oh, and one more thing. That was cute what you was trying to do, acting like you're on my side and you want what's best for me and you want to see me prevail while others fall. Proverbs 24:17-18 says, Rejoice not when the enemy falls, and let not thine heart be glad when he stumbles, lest the Lord sees it and it displeases him, and he turns away his wrath from him to you. Kind of like when your sibling is getting in trouble and he's getting a whooping, you kind of laugh, and your mom turn around and now she finna whoop you for laughing. Yeah, like that. God says to pray for our enemy. So whatever he said, that's what I'm gonna do. You really are delusional if you think that some God is really gonna care about you and handle. I entertained you long enough. Be gone, Satan. I know it's hard to forgive people when they're constantly doing you wrong, constantly doing stuff to you, and you feel like you just keep giving them chance after chance after chance, and they just keep doing it. You feel like, well, I'm just gonna cut them off, or you feel like you gotta get your get back, or whatever, play tit for tat, whatever, or you feel like you need to do something big so they feel how you feel. But for one, God said that vengeance is his. He is just. He will take care of it, not you. He's gonna do it. He's gonna take care of whatever they're doing. Whatever they're doing, God already sees what's going on behind the scenes. You don't need to get involved and try to play God and try to do something back and try to give them a punishment. You're not God to give nobody punishment because you do stuff. So however you judge somebody else and however you condemn them and try to punish them, it's just gonna come back to you because you do stuff too. And also, you're asking God for forgiveness even though you don't listen to him all the time, you don't read the Bible, you sin, you do wrong to people, you probably hurt somebody's feelings, but you're asking him for forgiveness, but you can't even forgive somebody else. You're just a person. This is God that we're talking about. If God can forgive you, no matter what you do, there's probably once upon a time when you didn't even believe in God and you cursed his name and all type of stuff, and now you're begging for his forgiveness and he gave it to you. If he can forgive you, why can't you forgive somebody else when you do the same thing? You may not do the exact same thing that they're doing, but you're still doing something. All of us are sinners, so we all do something. So God says to not repay evil for evil. Let him take care of it. Let him handle them. You just focus on being obedient to God and seeking God. You don't need to be trying to figure out how you can get somebody back, how you can ruin their life because of what they did to you, because God's just going to turn his wrath from that person to you, because now you're trying to do evil and do something back to them. You're just continuing the cycle. So I know it's hard, but we have to forgive in order for him to forgive us, because if we don't forgive, then he's not forgiving us either. You don't have to reconnect with them, but you have to forgive them, especially if you want God to forgive you. So be blessed, stay encouraged. Whatever anger you have in your heart because of what somebody did, let it go. It's not worth it. Let it go. Let God take care of it and go about your day. So, yeah. Hopefully this encouraged you and helped you in some kind of way. And I'll see you in the next video.